going up on something new that's something old.
Ready, here we come! Here we come!
A Broadway show celebrating what it means to make it to the top.
We are finally here in the theater on Broadway!
Here we come!
For months now, the cast of Shuffle Along has been hard at work, perfecting a show that was the talk of the town nearly 100 years ago.
On stage, a revolution in song and dance was
This new version, opening next year, is a reimagining of one of the earliest hit musical comedies starring, written, and directed by African Americans. Tony Award-winning director George C. Wolfe.
And then history stepped in and said, thank you, and maybe we'll remember you, and maybe we won't.
In fact, history did not remember Shuffle Along, but the legendary Josephine Baker launched her career with the 1921 show, which also featured a young baritone named Paul Robeson. And a score by the team of Eubie Blake and Noble Sissle, including hits like I'm Just Wild About Harry.
It was important for you to do this show, right?
Yes. This is a part of my history, and I didn't know it.
That's just one of the reasons six-time Tony winner Audra McDonald joined the cast, well before Wolfe had even finished the script. Shuffle Along will be his 18th Broadway show, and he says it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, musicals are hateful. Musicals are horrible, horrible things to work on because they're just hard.
Particularly hard because Wolfe is actually telling two stories.
I gotta fit all those words in that phrase.
There's the original plot about a less than honest mayoral election in a place called Jimtown, USA. And Wolfe is also telling the behind-the-scenes story of the real-life actors and writers whose lives changed because of the musical's success.
Swing along, children, swing along the lane.
In the months of workshops and rehearsals gearing up for Shuffle Along's opening, Wolfe and company have learned what works and what doesn't. Actor Brian Stokes Mitchell.
I actually threw some tap shoes on a few months back just to see what would happen, and my time was very awful, you know, but it came back after a while.
Mitchell won a Tony Award in 2000 for Kiss Me Kate, as did castmate Billy Porter in 2013 for Kinky Boots. Porter says choreographer Savion Glover has added hurdles they haven't faced before.
I learned how to tap traditionally. You know, I can say this, I learned how to tap from the white folks. I was at a ballet bar. It was very technical. Now it's like learning a whole nother language.
Listen to what I'm doing here.
Glover, who's considered the world's greatest tap dancer, makes it look easy. But Audra McDonald says it's not.
I've not tap danced for over a decade.
I'm watching the rehearsals. I'm seeing energy, I'm seeing intensity. I'm also seeing certain actors trying to keep up with a certain dancer out front.
Absolutely, I'm sure one of the actors you're seeing trying to keep up is me, you know? Because Savion doesn't necessarily say, this step is a left flat ball change shuffle. He says, I do it, and then he goes, and it's just call and response with him. That's how he teaches.
We'll figure it out.
Glover says he thinks the cast is up for the challenge.
I'll say like, oh, I can simplify that for you. And they say, no, give me the harder one. I wanna learn that. That makes me feel great.
Glover and Wolfe go back a long way.
We should say who everybody is, because we got some new folks.
Hello, I'm Savion Glover.
23 years ago, Wolfe directed a teenage Glover in his musical Jelly's Last Jam. And in 1996, Glover won a Tony for choreographing Bringin' the Noise, Bringin' the Funk, another Wolfe show. Now 42, Glover says he's not just older, he's wiser.
In our early years of working together, I was there, I was present, but the need to want to learn more wasn't there, versus this time, I'm learning as we're working.
Yet again, I am right. record this moment of so many moments where I am right.
Despite the long days, hard work, and high stakes, Wolfe often takes time out to be a mentor and friend.
Never rush through fail. Walk, walk.
He wants his actors to connect with the characters they portray.
Anything you notice?
They have secrets. Everybody in the cast, they have secrets. We all have secrets having lived on the planet. And we know things about love and loss and our parents and our children and our dogs and what really matters and what doesn't matter. And if you can create the correct environment, everybody brings all of that.
So far, it seems to be working. Shuffle Along's journey to Broadway is well underway. Official rehearsals begin next month.
Let's go. One more time. Lovely.
In 1921, Shuffle Along proved white audiences would line up for a black show. Nearly a century later, Billy Porter says the people who created the musical have given him a role and then some.
It is such an honor and such a gift to be able to actually exist inside of your dreams.
Sons and daughters of the long dark night.
This is actually the dream. I am living the dream. It's extraordinary. It really is.
Good. Clearer, cleaner, better.